Here we go. The revs are up for the main event. Who's it gonna be? The gate's down. I was a little late on that. It's okay. Oh, I don't know if that was Cooper or Smuds that got credited with it. I want to say it was Smuds.
Yeah, Smuds got credited.
Nice. But looks like Smuds Smuds has already lost the lead as it was Clappy who had taken the lead. Cooper in that number 2 spot. Where is KFC? What happened to KFC? They showed him on the top of the board and now he's just disappeared.
He went down in a whoops or no, and I think got taken out again.
That makes sense then. Let's check and see if anybody's doing that stupid line there. Nope. Everybody's good in this section, hopefully. We still have Clappy out front, one of the other Neverland guys here in the 450 class. Cooper in that number 2 spot. Arson on that number 3 spot. And here comes Dr. Geo in the P4. CW in that P5. Freebie 6. Moto 910 7th. Wagon 8th. Muds 9th. And KFC rounding out your top 10. Which reminds me, I really need to update the numbers for this class. I know he wants a different number. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Actually, kind of surprised to see KFC on the Yamaha tonight. Hasn't he been one of the guys that's been one of the regular KTM riders? Cooper is still. I didn't realize that Cooper actually took the lead over Clappy. Clappy must have went down or something because Cooper's got 4 seconds on him now. Carson in the number 2 spot still. Or sorry, number 3 spot still. CW 4th. Smuds 5th. Dr. Geo 6th. And oh, here comes KFC. Gonna make the move around Geo for that 6th place spot. I just realized what you said earlier about the GP tracks, Eagle. That is the most wild statement I've ever heard. How could you possibly think that about GP tracks? You're talking about the tracks in general or the ones made for this game? That's the real question I have to ask. Because there are some great GP tracks.
GP tracks are great.
What? They're literally made by the best track creator on the game. Like, what? Man, that is a wild take. I won't lie. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but man, I won't lie, yours is wild.
People, so I think that may
Oh
be
well, I
recently
mean, if you're
brought up.
ever gonna be ready for outdoors, you better ride the GP tracks on top of it because the regular AMA outdoor tracks are pretty difficult as well. That doesn't even make any sense, brother. They're both equally difficult. I'd say the only thing different is that the GP tracks have more sand tracks. Which, and if that's the case, practice those sand tracks, brother.
I thought he was about to cut for a second.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All I know is GP tracks are fun as hell. Yes, they are difficult, but I think all of the outdoor tracks made by JB and whoever else does them with him for the AMA ones, Home Machine and Stone Rider, they are all insanely good and hard, and it's good to ride the ball. To be honest, makes you a better rider, especially with GP having more sand stuff. AFC has gotten his way all the way up to second here, and is just gotta try and track down Cooper, who's got a pretty solid lead, 14.5 seconds out front. Yeah, I think that is, like you said, just not knowing the tracks and needing to just ride them, to be honest. I think the main reason why I don't experience that problem like you do for a lot of them, I do for some of them, but for a lot of them, it's because I spent a lot of time in my earlier years of sorry, not earlier years, but my years of racing on console MX games. I've spent a lot of time on the old MXGP games, so that definitely makes me know a lot of the layouts. But even without that, there's still plenty of tracks I go to these days that are newer and aren't on those old games, so I don't know those. I guess I can experience that a little bit, but still, it's just a matter of riding them. Hell, one of my favorite tracks on the game, I like sand tracks, so one of my favorite tracks on the game is the track that I never played on those old games. So, yeah. But, oh yeah, I guess I didn't even say what that track was. Netherlands from last year. One of my favorites. Love that track. So much fun. AFC is closing the gap, though. What were you saying, Tara?
I'm disagreeing with you that Netherlands were the best sand track of last year.
Right? Dude, it was so good. I mean, all of them were good, but that one was so good. So much fun.
Well, that track was not fun.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
the rest of them were really
did
fun.
they run Llama last year? I don't remember them running Llama last year.
Yeah, it was second to last round, and JV went way over the top with the sand track. To where even like Lentz was complaining about it.
I still don't remember them running Llama last year.
Weird. I do remember watching that, and
But they did run multiple sand tracks, but I thought it was what? It was Netherlands, Sardinia, Flanders.
Yeah, Flanders. That's what it was, since that's Lommel or stuff. Unless they're different tracks, I have it backwards.
I'm pretty sure they're different tracks, brother.
Okay, then sorry, I was talking about Flanders. My bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Do
sure.
not know why.
Because I'm pretty sure Flanders isn't even in the same country.
Okay, man, I seriously need to get back up to date with the GP tracks.
Yeah, like where's Flanders? God, I think Flanders is like Switzerland or Finland or something weird. I'm trying to remember what country it
Yeah.
is. And then the GP of Lommel is in Belgium.
Okay, yeah, my bad there. I just remember somebody telling me that Flanders was a Lommel last year, so I was like,
Yeah,
but yeah, Flanders was last
I mean,
year.
I could be wrong. Right? Maybe you know it might be something I don't fucking know, but I don't remember it saying anything about the like. You pretty sure that the tracks usually said like the location too or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, they could be completely different. I'll check that after the main.
I'll be learning something new myself if that's the case. I'd never heard it called Flanders.
Yeah,
Never ever. But
yeah, my bad, yeah.
KFC has managed to close the lead down on. Let me wait a minute. I lose track of where they were. I'm busy talking. Where are they? Oh, that is Cooper. I was right near them actually. KFC is closing that gap though. They're getting close to running out of time here. Is KFC going to have enough time? Oh, and he goes down over the berm right after the whoops. That's probably going to end his chance of catching him. It was looking like he was going to have a shot though, but not now. Oh, that's okay. It is a triple crown. It's just the first one. Second is okay. I'm sure he would rather have swept if he could. But Cooper starting the final lap of the first main event here. Alright, kind of doing a little one-hander right now at the moment. There's an interesting camera angle for you. We're wheeling hard out of the sand there. Holy shit.
Oh, it is the same track. They just renamed it to Flanders.
Is it really? That's
Apparently,
fucking
from what I'm
weird.
looking at, I could be wrong. So.
Where does it say it is?
I was looking at the MXGP website. When I searched up MXGP Lommel for last year, it pulled up the Flanders highlights.
Okay. Alright. Well, Cooper is your winner. KFC second. Dr. Geo third. Actually, Smuds didn't get credit with third. Dr. Geo ended up having cuts. Creamy fifth. Or no, Rax didn't get fifth because of Creamy cut. And where is Carson? Here he comes, grabbing that 7th place spot. Ukai in that 8th spot. Chol, number 9. Vappy, who was riding strong early in the main, is only going to hang on for a top 10. Moto Zero is going to get 11th. Wagon, last guy in the lead lap.